principal at the Tynes elementary school here claims that she's all about safety for the kids, and safety is the most important thing on her campus. I have to argue differently. Safety is not the issue at Tynes Elementary School, but what is the issue is her dominance there. I have never seen people drive as badly. I'm so used to being able to go into the school, I'm getting into the lane to turn there, as people drive here. Watch this guy here. Here's a perfect example. Look. The principal does nothing about this. See how the person just drives right in? Now watch. Look at this one. Driving even faster. Just drives right in. This has got nothing to do with safety. I'm going to pull up here to a better place. I'm going to kind of hide. I'm going to hide my camera. Look at these people. Look at the way they drive in. They drive in against the grain. Okay. I'm gonna hide my camera because if he sees the camera, he actually stopped. Most people don't. Yep, here comes another one. Look, going against the grain. You see how the arrow points out? That's a lane for turn. Look at this guy. He went around this guy in the other lane to go in. He went in the northbound lane. Excuse me, he went in the southbound lane. He's in the northbound lane and he went in the southbound lane. This is not about safety at this school. There's no such thing. This is just about the principal exerting her testosterone, if you will, letting people know who's the boss. Look at this guy. Look at him. Just goes around everybody and zooms right in. Not only that, but he's speeding too. I had a woman almost hit me here one day. That's why I'm so mad. Right here where I'm pointing at this white van. You see it shows the crosswalk there. My son and I walked across from there to go there. Look. These two at a time. Look, two at a time, fighting for the space to get in there as fast as they can. Yeah, I'm getting excited by the tone of my voice because these parents are the worst drivers I've ever seen in my life. They all go against the grain to get in there as fast as they can and pick up their child and move on. I've never done this before. I should have recorded before. Let's see if this person's gonna stop. Most people don't stop. They just blow this off. All right, here comes this yo-yo. Look. Doesn't even slow down. See, slow down, no actual stop. Okay? They don't care if you're recording, not recording. This is a dangerous place. As I was crossing there with my son, this lady came from being inside the school and she almost hit us. If I wouldn't have pulled my son back, she would have hit us. And the woman had the nerve to fly me the bird. She told me to go F myself. There's a stop sign right there. You see it? She's supposed to stop. Stop means stop. I have asked this principal repeatedly, nicely, to try to do something about this. There's no crossing guard here, nothing. Yep, here goes another guy. They're oblivious. Look. You see the markers there? When these cars start moving here in a minute, it gets even more dangerous because you get people who go against the grain as the cars are moving. The cars aren't moving yet because they haven't started actually letting the kids get in the cars. But once they start getting in the cars, there'll be more people coming, don't worry. And they'll drive against the grain, so the cars go head to head towards each other. That principal doesn't like me. I've tried to bring this up to her many times. She doesn't care. She pretends like it's safety for the kids. Baloney. It's all about her and letting everyone know that she's in charge and she's the boss. It's not about safety at all. These bus drivers drive terrible. I followed them home before but never recorded them. They blow through the stop sign, speed through our neighborhood. I did follow one day, not intentionally. I was just turning into the subdivision, and she was going almost 40 miles an hour through our subdivision. The speed limit's only 25. And I tried to bring that up to the principal too, and she said, oh yeah, we have that under advisement. We're looking at that, blah, 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 blah. It's all just BS. I got here a little bit too late. If I would have got here another 5 or 10 minutes earlier, a lot of these, you'd see a lot more cars turning in. They're about to let the kids out, and I need to go because my son is going to take the bus home, and I need to be at least behind the bus. I should have come to here every day for 2 weeks and recorded this. Maybe some people will say, oh, this is just a one-time occurrence. It's not a one-time occurrence. This happens every single day. People don't stop. I reported it to the sheriff. The sheriff was sitting right back there. Look at this guy. See, same thing. That stop sign doesn't mean anything. Now, he's stopping now because the car came, but if the car wasn't there, I guarantee you he wasn't going to stop. He didn't stop at the stop sign. You see, he pulled up 20 feet or so ahead of the stop sign. The only reason he stopped is because the car came and would block his path. Otherwise, he's not going to stop. No one's making any effort to regulate this, and that's my whole point. If it's really about safety, then you're going to have a crossing guard here. When I grew up as a kid in Illinois, they had crossing guards. They wouldn't allow people to do things like this. There's no way. That crossing guard puts that sign up and the parent has to stop. Otherwise, it's trouble for the parent. You know, they get to know everybody on a first name basis. They know the kids and they know the parents. Look at this guy. That stop sign means nothing to these parents. They're in a hurry. They're the boss. And blow through as quick as I can. Who cares about you if you're in the way? Stop sign means nothing. These buses are starting to roll. One of these buses has got to be Brandon, so unfortunately, hello? Oh, yes sir, Mr. Gary. Oh yeah, look at this guy here. Oh my God, what an idiot. Came right towards me. The only reason he pulled off is because I made the U-turn. Otherwise he would have hit me head on. I'm sorry, Gary, I'm at my son's school and I'm pissed off about what I see over here, the way these people drive. And I was videotaping to prove my point, and here comes this stupid woman. She drove right towards me head on. She's driving northbound in the southbound lane. She was gonna try to turn into the school, but at the very last second she saw me and she made a hard left to go into the grass underneath the tree. Otherwise we would have hit head on. Are you still there? So I apologize for that. I wanted to document all of this, so be patient.